Hey, what's up? My name is Bryant, lead pastor of Centerpoint. Every month, we do an ROI video, which just means return on investment. And so if you're getting this video, it's because you've been a financial contributor to Centerpoint Church. And what we want to do is let you know how your financial generosity is literally impacting so many lives. Over these past weeks, we've seen God again do extraordinary things. And in fact, I would really encourage you, if you weren't here for our re-entry Sunday of in-person services on September 27th, go watch the welcome back video that really highlights all that you've done over the past 7-8 months. We're gonna link it to this video, but basically what it shows is all the money you've given away to partner organizations, all the families that we helped who are in need, the digital campus that you built to reach thousands of people. You guys have just made an extraordinary impact throughout this COVID season. And now, as many of you know, we're back to in-person services as of September the 27th. And as you've come on site, you've seen already, our staff has done an incredible job. All of the safety precautions, but all of the signage and all of the things that they did to really create a great environment and a safe environment. And you probably know this, but that costs a lot of money. And because you've been so generous, it's allowed us to really do these things well and really create a great environment for guests who are coming from our community. And the cool thing is, not only are people coming back on site in person, but we're still continuing to reach so many people via our digital campus all over the city, all over the world. And so that continues to grow. It's going to continue to grow. And it's as a result of your financial generosity. A couple other things real quick over this last month. A couple days ago, we had our pumpkin mania. And what we did was literally give away hundreds of pumpkins to people in our community for free. We had candy. We had a photo booth. We're doing a contest where they can win things like a Nintendo Switch. And it was just our way to let our community know, hey, we are for you. And we want you to know that you're loved. And it's just an act of no strings attached generosity. And it was so cool to interact with families and kids that was the best thing ever because we were giving them a pumpkin for free. And again, you guys made that happen. It's a great way for us to just interact with our community and show the love of Jesus. And then we've seen our Velocity environment it's been incredible since they've come back in person. And here's the thing that may surprise you as far as our adult services on Sunday. We're having more guests percentage-wise than ever before, well more than pre-COVID. In fact, I rate thank you notes to guests every single weekend, and I get stacks and stacks every single week. And so as people feel more and more comfortable to come on site, our church is going to be bigger than ever. We've continued to grow throughout the season, and we really are reaching more guests than we ever have. So thank you for inviting people to tune in online. Thank you for inviting people in the community. And if you've come in person, you're seeing what God is doing. And so I just want to leave you with this because sometimes there's a disconnect between what we're giving and really seeing the real life story. So I just want to share one that I got a couple weeks ago that I absolutely loved, and it just said this. She said, I've been listening to Pastor Bryant for about a year and tuning into services, perhaps a little bit longer, on 570 AM, the radio station. She said, recently I invited my husband to watch the services and the sermons as well on the Centerpoint app. And we've been doing that all throughout COVID. And then she said this, since moving to the United States from a small village in the Netherlands, I found it really challenging to find a church. Then she went on to say, and I just love this, she said, I felt comfortable in my relationship with God for much of my adult life, but I've never been able to quite embrace Jesus. She said, I wanted to let you know that through the sermons on the radio and through the services on the app, I am now coming into a relationship with Jesus. I also was moved steadily and felt driven to come in person with your message of needing community for our growth and journey in faith. And she went on to just talk about all that it's meant. She ended saying this, Centerpoint has been the place that has touched my heart and spirit and deepened my faith. And on September 27th, they did come along with a bunch of other guests, and they've already gone through next steps. They're already engaging in community here. And so that's what's happening as you give. That's the kind of stories we're seeing. And we've seen more people than ever place their faith and trust in Christ. So that's why you give. That's why we do what we do. That's why we're creating an alternative to church as usual, because it turns our stuff into stories that are impacting people's lives. And all throughout COVID, we were able to build margin, up over 20% year over year giving. September was the first kind of down month that we've had, but we're looking to end October really, really strong, and we are in stronger place than we've ever been before. So I am a broken record, but thank you so much for believing in this mission and in this vision and investing in the way that you're investing in our community. So many people are being impacted by it. So thanks for what you're doing. Love you guys.